get a big old leech. No griping from first mate P. Poops McToots today. He's voluntarily rushing into that water. Look at him. Right, Rugus Dugus? Rugus, come on. Hey, Monty. Hey, how's it going, Monty? Monty's all about it today. Right, Monty? Rugy, oh. While Monty is ready to swim the full length of the lake following the boat, Ruger is not quite as enthusiastic about the swimming following the boats. Hi, Rugs. All right, let's try one more time. We're not gonna have you go across the lake. I just want to we're just gonna do a short paddle, okay? I promise, just a short swim. Boy, that's a good boy, Rugs. Good boy, Rugs. Good boy, come on. Come on, Rugs. No! No, Rugs, no! No, come back! You look like you want in the boat, Monty. Oh, stay there. Oh. Oh. We gotta drip dry you, little piglet. Oh, you groany pig. Drip dry. Drip dry. Drip dry. Drip dry. Drip dry. Okay. Okay. Get in that boat. Oh, okay. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am out with First Mate P. Poops McToots, Captain Funky Jugs, and First Mate Rugus Tugus Butt Badugas. His name is subject to change. We're gonna give it the trip to come up with his official name. But we are gonna spend a couple nights out here, and it is that time of year where the biting levels are high. The fish should be biting like crazy, all species, and the bugs. I don't know if this shows any mosquitoes flying around me or not, but they're there. They are there. Oh, there's one. Little turd nugget. The bugs are currently insane. It has been a little rainy, and we got a fresh hatch at the prime time of mosquito season. I think the black flies are actually dying down. Like, they're pretty much gone right now in this area, and it's mosquito time. So with that being said, I am trying a few new things this trip. You know me normally, I tend to tough it out with bugs and just don't use bug spray, don't like DEET. I'm just gonna hide like this. And just get eaten alive and it's fine, but you know, I do it. But this time we're gonna test out some non-DEET bug sprays and lotions and stuff. I got some Picardin and some lemon eucalyptus, and on this portage here, we're just getting swarmed right in the starting. I put on this, I'll show it on the screen right here, this lemon eucalyptus spray stuff, and while I was standing still, they wouldn't touch me. There was just a cloud around me. But when I started to portage and sweat, they were just landing on me. If there was like a little speck of skin in between that I didn't get with that stuff, they just got me. And then on the way back, I put on some Picardin lotion, and I didn't even hear them buzzing anymore. So that's the first tester, but I think we're gonna swim, I'm gonna reapply and test. And I'm gonna try some other ones, but the big takeaway here is that Funk put a little bit on Monty's nose, because he was just getting, they were just on his long nose. It's very hairless, it's kind of just short hair. They were just not even landing on his nose. He put a little bit on the tips of his ears just where he can't lick it because it's just not good to ingest. And he was just not getting bit up at all. No, sir. So, you can hear thunder on the way in. It's supposed to be thunderstorms, scattered thunderstorms for the rest of the evening, isolated and whatnot. So we could get thunder, we could get rain, we won't know. But tonight is very high chance of rain. It's supposed to rain all night. Rain pretty much most of the day tomorrow, and potential thunderstorms at night tomorrow. So we're in for some weather, so we've got to set up, get some tarps, get some nice firewood, and get all ready to potentially hunker down for a day. We got one more portage to do till we get to our spot, and then we're gonna set up and then probably get out and do some fishing. Because, you know, we got a little bit of a late start. Okay, so I admit it, it's fine. No news there, no surprise. But yeah, we need to set up. We definitely want to catch some fish, and we're gonna fish dinner one of these nights. We just got to. I have very high confidence that we are going to both be catching some fish. Right, Monty? You're gonna be having fish. Rue's gonna be having fish. Funk's gonna be having fish. I'm gonna be having fish. We're all gonna be having fish. It's gonna be so much fish. We just don't know what to do with all the fish because there'll be so many fish we're catching. It's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be jumping in the boat, and at least that's what I want. Okay? But it is a beautiful day. It is just disgustingly warm. It's 82 or 83. It's just, ugh. It's just too much for me. It's just muggy, but anyways, we're probably gonna do some swimming. So let's get to the next lake and set up. And one more thing. Funk, say hi. If you can hear her. You'll notice that you won't be seeing Funk a whole lot in the video, pretty much at all. And that is because Funk does not wish to be on YouTube. She doesn't mind, you know, being on camera and whatnot. It's just YouTube, that's my thing. I'm the YouTube person. She doesn't want her life on YouTube. So if you've ever seen the show Home Improvement, consider Funk like Wilson. He's an essential character. You need him, love him around, but you never see him. So that's Funk, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's that. Funk wanted to add that if you want to see more of her and the dogs, Ruger and Monty, check out her Instagram. Instagram/funkyjugs. I'll put it on the screen here, but it's always in all the description of all the videos. It's all the information you ever want about the stickers, patches, links to the gear. It's all down there. It's all down there. The description. Everything you need to know. Whoa! Forgot, Crocs don't have grips like muck boots. I almost just slipped and dropped everything right in the water. This is a mosquito spawn area. Ooh, oh geez. Oh geez. Dang it! Oh no! Dang it! Oh jeez! No! Why? Dang it, Crocs! Poop! Well, since I just slipped and fell into a mosquito-infested muck puddle, I think I'm gonna go for a swim now. I am soaked. Well, this half up to here, this whole left side of my body, and the mosquitoes, you can see them. They're swarming because I'm sweating. Oh, yeah. I mean, it didn't feel too bad. It's like 80 out. So we're gonna really quickly set up the tent because Funk made a good point. She says I'm a little bit more tolerant to the bugs than her. And I'm just getting bit up and not caring. She's like, she wants a...
Yeah, I'm on your chin.
Oh. It's okay. She wants a nice safe place to dry off once we're out of the lake. I don't really mind. So we're gonna set up the tent and stuff first, and then we are getting right in that water because we are sweating at 80 plus.
And I got long sleeves on.
Yeah, she's got long sleeves on because she's smart. That's the true only way to protect from bugs is long sleeves and a bug net. But we are expecting rain, and that spot looks like it's gonna pool, so we're probably gonna set up our tarps all over there where the camera is right now. We got 2 big tarps. He's just hanging out. Oh, hi, Monty.
Get that bug off. Oh, where's the wind that was over there 10 minutes ago? Where are you going, Ruger?
Hi, Hi, Monty.
Man, I'm just like, you got a horse fly on your head?
I know. Rugus. Hi, Monty. Rugus, don't shake off near my expensive camera, please. Rugus. 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 Ruger, where'd he go?
He's just rolling probably.
Ooh, it's cold near your feet. Hi, Monty. Look at this little rodent.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little rat.
I like how he'll just swim up here.
Yeah.
Ruger!
Ruger!
Ruger, I got a stick?
Oh, this feels so good, guys. Doesn't this feel nice?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, so if you're wondering, there's a little bit of a time warp with all the videos I'm releasing. I've already went on my adventure, my spring week-long adventure. That is gonna start being released next week. So, yeah, it may seem like I got a little sun. And as I'm talking about the temperatures of the water, this is so much warmer than it was. This is crazy. Oh, my feet, it feels chilly, but I didn't really want to stay in the water. But right now, it's not so bad. Look at Monty. And Monty, you'll notice when those come out, he's being a little bit of a sissy about the water. But right now, he is just full-blown water dog, back to Monty Phelps.
Hi, Monty Phelps.
This is the Monty Phelps we know and love, right, Monty Phelps?
Ruger.
Right, Monty Phelps, look at him. He's just swimming.
Ruger. Ruger, come here.
Monty, you can go back to land if you choose. You see, he's got a choice, guys. He's choosing to just swim around and enjoy it and just float. He floats. Ruger, on the other hand, is good.
Ruger. Come here, Ruger.
Here, Ruger, come on. Good boy, come here.
Boy.
Come here, Rugus. Come here. Come here, Rugus.
Come here.
Rugus Tugus. Rugus Tugus, come here. Hi, Monty. You want to come too? Hi, Ruger. That's a good boy. He just needs a little encouragement. Hi, Rugs. Here, Rugs. Hi. Here, I'll pick you up. I'll hold you. Yeah, see? It's not so bad. You want to come say hi to Mom? Oh, that's okay. Hold on. Like, hey, Rugs. You're fine. I'm holding you. See? Oh. Oh, stop. It's scratching me. Ow. All right, Rugs, I'm going to let you down. You ready? Okay, good boy. Nah, he'll figure it out. All right, I'm cooled off.
Yeah, I'm chilly now. I don't want to get out though because there's no bugs.
It's okay. All right, we are going to get out of this water, dry off, clothe up, rebug spray, and then I think we're going to get to do some fishing. It definitely looks like it's going to pool over there, so we're going to make this area. We're going to put up at least one tarp, probably two. We've got our the Noah's Kelty tarp. I think I need to tie all new guidelines to this thing. Yeah, looks like it's, yeah, this is, we've got two of these and Funk grabbed the one that's not been used as much. Seems like brand new. So as far as bug sprays go, I just tried Picardin only just after we rinsed off and we're starting fresh again, and they were buzzing on me and kind of just starting to land on me and not really caring too much. So I used some of that eucalyptus stuff with it, and it seems like the combination of the two is the ticket right now, which I don't really like having to use two. And I don't like the ideas of sprays anymore. I like the ideas of lotions better. It seems just like better coverage and I can just rub it in. Yeah, you can just grab some. There's a knife in the camo bag. We're just going to need to tie these ends. Or actually we could use, I'm going to climb.
Oh my gosh.
This.
Very crazy.
Huh?
You're very crazy.
Ah! There we go. What? I think we're just going to use stakes on the back side of this for now. Okay. Hey, it's not so bad if it rains. Well, at least we got one. We can put another one up over here. This is good for now. We're sitting in our chair's room. Our heads might be a little bit up, hitting it, Funk. But it should be good. You want to go fishing? You want to go fishing? Okay, the mosquitoes are getting us. Funk's gonna stay here with Roogs and just hang out. Me and Monty are gonna go do some fishing, go catch some bass. Hopefully don't get caught in some torrential rain. If it gets too crazy thundery, we're just gonna head right back. But yeah, we got a nice spot here to wait out the rain. Once it gets cooler, you know, I'm gonna put on long sleeves and the bugs won't be bad at all. They're really not getting me. Yeah, he likes to lay in the bushes, but we're gonna go fishing. But check out, this is what Monty's been doing.
Hey, at least he found a way to like protect himself.
Yeah, Monty's got this is how you see. I'm using all these sprays and chemicals, and Monty's got the natural bug protection. He's like, you just crawl under some trees, and you just lay there and rub your face in them, and it's great. He is precious. Monty's not digging the bugs right now. Alright, Monty, let's go fishing. Ruger doesn't care one bit. Come on, Monty, you poor thing. Come on, Monty, come, let's go. You know, you got your rough black flies and you got your rough mosquitoes. That spot right there is particularly swampy. Oh man, oh, they're just biting through my shirt. They are brutal right now. There are some stinkers. So let's throw on a jig. Whoa. So you've always got the time-old question of what bug is worse? Is it the black fly or the mosquito or the sand flies or the horse flies? I guess it's a little bit personal preference, but I will say probably mosquitoes for me. Mosquitoes, and then the sand flies, and then black flies. The reason the black flies, like they'll drive you nuts, don't get me wrong. They are maddening, but, oh, there's a snag. They go away pretty early on in the season, and they also go away when it gets nighttime. Sand flies, those little turd nuggets, when those guys come out, those are the little ankle biters that look like house flies. When those turd nuggets come out, they just get you, and they don't stop you. You can't do anything to protect against them except wear long sleeves, and even then, they will find any little crevice you have. They'll crawl up in your pant legs and stuff, and they will get you. It is just the worst. Just that I lost my line on that first snag. We need to get away from these mosquitoes. We've got a cloud ball on us. I'm just gonna paddle hard into this wind and get away from them. Oh, there we go. They don't like that breeze. Oh yeah. Oh, take that, mosquitoes. Okay. Does look like it's a little bit stormy behind me, but maybe we should stick close to camp. I don't know. We've got time to catch some fish. Okie dokes, we are going to be using the chest mount for the GoPro for a little bit of fishing here. I haven't used it a whole lot, but seems like it's a pretty cool angle. You can see exactly where I'm fishing and what I'm fishing. So let's just give it a shot and hopefully catch a fish with it. Well, I've got, I don't know if you can see, let's see if there's a pair of loons right next to me. They're fishing as well. Okay, so we're just using a 1/4 ounce jig head with my twister tail, my favorite little lure of all time. probably gonna get a lot of snags because, yeah, when you use an 1/8 ounce, you just cannot cast as well with these bait casters. It just gets a lot of rat's nests, but this will sink a lot faster. So I gotta be careful. There's so many dead trees here along the shore. There's a lot of cover in this area, or in this lake, I suppose. Even though the water temps are warming up, I think the fish are still gonna be in the shallower. If I don't get any bites right away, I'm gonna switch to 1/8 ounce, because then I can slow down on how fast I'm reeling it in. That's a snag. Dang it. Seems really shallow here. Like 1 feet, like 1 foot. I'll cast out, I'll cast in. That one's really shallow, so I gotta really crank it in. We got little floating reeds right here, or just a big, I don't even know what it is, a bundle of sticks in mud. Oh, got something. Ooh, there we go. I knew there'd be something hiding under there. Ooh. Oh, it's a nice pike. Oh, geez. Oh. Ooh, that's not a bad pike. Oh. Oh, geez, he's got his gill torn up by something. Hey, pike, settle down. Simmer down, simmer down. Not too bad of a pike. He's skinny. I mean, look at the size of his head versus he's a hungry guy. Yeah, he's got a big head and that gill's ripped out. That's no good. But look at those teeth in there. You don't want those things to get you. All right, let's let this guy go. He looks like he's about, I don't know, 26 inches. No, 24, 25. We'll say 25. I was trying to, without using my GoPro arm, usually when I record the underwater shots of letting them go, I have an arm so I don't have to lean, but I just held the GoPro in my hand and I literally almost flipped. If it wasn't for this little stick right here, I would have filled the boat up with water in this 1 foot of water right here, trying to get that shot. So I don't even know if we saw anything of the fish. I'm gonna put it on the arm next time we're letting a fish go. Oh. So as far as using these bait casters go, I think they are so much more fun to fish with than any other reel. The only problem I have with them whatsoever is that when you use something lighter than a 1/4 ounce, as you, ooh, oh yeah. Oh geez, bobby bass. Oh yeah, we're just gonna, oh yeah, that's a nice bobby. As I was saying, they are fun to fish with. That's a nice bobby bass. We're letting these all go because we are going for a different type of fish for dinner tonight. And we've got 2 days, so. Oh, we're getting stuck in some trees. Oh, jeez. So yeah, the only time I'm really going to be using this chest mount thing here is when I know the fishing's going to be decent like it is. I just know it's going to be good. It's just been warm and we got stormy weather coming in. Anyways, as I was saying, I love the bait caster. It's just so much more fun to fish. I can fish quicker, more casts, you can feel the bites better. Well, maybe that's just the braid, but anyways, I can just throw way more casts out. The only problem I have is the lighter lures just cause all sorts of messes. Now, when I'm using a 1/4 ounce jig, I can whip out cast after cast very far in succession, and it's just a lot of fun. When I get to an 1/8 ounce, it starts to become a hassle. It's just, you can't aim it. It makes a lot more rat's nest, and it's just like, it's almost like completely different once you get that 1/8 ounce on there. And I was doing that a lot on my recent trip. But with this 1/4 ounce, once we start getting to this nice, ooh, that was a gill. Oh jeez, the wind. Fishing in the windy side to get rid of these bugs. But yeah, once you just start getting these fish that are aggressive like they are now, it's a lot more fun to use this. But as far as going for like trout and stuff tonight, like I'm gonna be doing, no way am I gonna be using this bait caster with a little 32 ounce whatchamacallit, spinner. Is just not gonna work. I'm gonna use my light rod. Funk's gonna use an ultralight. But check this out. That right there, see it's the edge of the storm, and there's blue skies on the left side. That is just gonna make the fishing just absolutely perfect if we don't get any big cracks of thunder. That's like exactly what you want. Just like the storm system kind of moving in, you got that hot, muggy weather, and you don't get those big cracks of thunder and lightning. Oh, I just had a fish going for it. So it scares them and ruins the fishing. So we're in for a good little evening here. It's already been good so far. Had a couple of gills, nice bass, nice bobby bass, nice Peter pike. Okay, we've got 2.5 hours of sunlight. So I'm gonna fish for like another hour here, and then we're gonna get back to the other lake and do some more fishing. I just wanted to get out here because I knew I could catch a few. And we'll, as long as the weather permits it, we're fishing more tomorrow. I know it's supposed to rain pretty hard in the morning, but if it's light, we're gonna get up and go fishing. See, one thing is like I can reel it up and then, oh, you see you can do that, reel it up real quick and then just snag it in that tree. There we go, right in it. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was talking about. That's why it's so fun. Oh, do I get a fish up? Oh my gosh. I had a bass bit it when it landed out of the tree with that on it. That was awesome. Oh, I didn't set the hook very well because I was not expecting that. It landed out of the water, or out of the tree, and he just gulped it up. That was pretty good. Oh gosh. Oh. And he's in about a foot of water. I like it shallow right now this time of year. There we go. There we go. The fishing is so good right now. Oh, dang it. Ah, dang it, Bobby. He got me wet. That's our third bass on. I've only been fishing for what feels like 20 minutes. And I like this little corner back here because the wind's blowing. You can see how fast the boat's moving. We're just gliding. We're gonna have to turn around. Oh geez, we're just cruising. Ah, one more cast, one more. Give me a fish really quick. Oh, was that one? Oh, it was one. Man, the bass are going nuts right now. Just nuts. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a big old piggy. Look at that Bobby bass. He's probably gonna unhook himself. Oh, look at that piggy. Yeah. Oh, this is so great. Awesome. Look at that. Another big old piggy. Look at that piggy largemouth bassy. Bobby bass. All right, let's let him go. It's starting to rain on me and Monty here. Ah, jeez. I didn't think the rain was gonna get to us. Ah. Well, it's light, and I've got to change of clothes, and it's warm, so I think I'm just gonna let it happen. All right, we're gonna switch off the chest. I don't think it's gonna last very long. I think it's gonna be a short little. I think we're just gonna get sprinkled on for just a second. Look at this creature in the back of the boat. Monty, he just passed out. He's just loving life right now. The rain is very light. Oh, is that no? Right here, it's these reeds, and it's just a little opening. Let's just try lobbing this in. Ooh, something was there. I scared something. Oh, dang it. I think I got a stick. Ooh, there's little panfish in there. Biting it. All right, back to the old faithful view. Oh, is that one right off the bat? Oh man, they are just going nuts. Jeez. Oh, that's a piggy. This is awesome. This is so great. Ooh. There we go. That's a nice bass. That's not insanely huge, but man, they are so aggressive right now. The fishing is just epic right now. This is so much fun. This is definitely the best fishing of the year. This could be the best fishing of the year right now. It's so good right now. It's just bite after bite after bite. All right, let's let this guy go. You know the fishing is good when you can't even remember how many fish you've caught. It's just been like, I swear, it's been like a half an hour and I'm just catching like a fish every other cast. This is so great. Okay, Augustus. It seems like right now they're hitting it mostly the second it touches the water. They're just, it's like they're waiting. They're waiting for stuff to fall in. They're just nailing it. Yeah, this is cracking me up also that Monty is more at peace right now in the boat than on land. Turns out he forgot about the mosquitoes. I think Monty's gonna end up being more of a fan of winter camping because of the bugs. Ooh, this is gonna be right here. There's gotta be a fish here soon. This could be this cast. No? How is there not a fish here? This spot's so good. Right here, come on. I'm offended. All right, this one. Yeah, that's the one. That was the one. I just could feel it. Oh, that is a big bass, I think. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's caught on some weeds. That is a big old bass. We're gonna net this guy. Whew, that is the fish of the day so far. Oh, man. Oh, look at that pig. Oh, man. Look at that guy. Big old piggy bobby bass. He's not very fat, but he's long. That's like a 19 to 20 incher. That's a nice, thick, healthy bass. All right, let's let him go. I think I'm gonna take a few more oh my gosh! Oh, they're so aggressive right now. That was just sitting an inch out of the water in the boat. I was just gonna say, I think if Funk knew the fish were biting so crazy right now, she'd want to be out, so we might go tell her. There, oh, dang it. Man, these bass are just hungry. Holy crap. Like I was saying, I think right now, today, is probably the best fishing of the year. This is insane. I don't think I've ever had such a concentration of hungry bass. Like, they are just going nuts. The only thing that stinks about going to tell Funk is having to go back and get that cloud of mosquitoes on me again. It's the only sucky thing. Oh, but it's so good right now. And there's still 2 hours of light. It's just this corner. I don't want to outfish it or just, you know, fish it out. Well, I mean, I'm sure we go back, they'll be just as hungry. Let's just catch 1 or 2 more. It seems like this shallows in this corner. Oh, never mind. They're just everywhere. All right, we're gonna go back and tell Funk, see if she wants to. If not, if she doesn't want to come out here, which I don't know, we'll see. If she does, we'll probably come back out too. Otherwise, we might just go fish the other lake. If the fishing is this good here, I want to go fish the other lake too. Oh. It's just so, my brain is just like, hey, whoa, you want to go be generous and tell someone else to enjoy the intense, awesome fishing right now. I understand, but at the same time, the fish are biting. Why are we stopping? So I'm like fighting right now to stop casting. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh man. Okay. We need to go be generous. We have to go tell her, just in case. Oh yeah, Monty? All right, Funk is out with me. She decided she wanted to come fish. I made a great sacrifice going to get her because me and Monty were bug free, and now we brought clouds back with us. So hopefully the bass are still going crazy. Ruggs has got, he's a little rusty in his boat. He's standing a lot. He's got a lot less boat time than Monty, so he'll eventually get it. You get a rat's nest? There we go. Oh, jeez. Oh. Ooh, that's a piggy. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's a big old pig. Look at that guy. Look at that big old piggy. All right, let's let him go. Ow! Funk's using a bait caster for her first time, so so she's not. That was me.
Oh.
Yeah, it did. Hopefully we'll see them going crazy tonight. You're right, I lied to you. They I just lied to Funk to get her out here. you guys know the truth. I definitely didn't catch any fish.
Yeah, we're just chasing frogs. That's what he's doing.
Oh, really?
When he's stomping around the water? Yeah, he just chases frogs. One after another. He did it for like 30 minutes. He kept doing it too.
Of course he did. I'm trying to catch funkafish and I just can't help myself but cast. I'm trying to help her catch one. This is the smallest one of the day. Little Bobby Jr. Holy crap, you do have a cloud next to you. You've got just a cloud of bugs around you. Are you using DEET? We are going to make our way back to the other lake and go for some fish there. I just need to, a couple more quick. Mosquitoes are rough. Hoo-wee. Okay. Ow. We got a fire going. There's trout jumping right here. The mosquitoes are so bad. I won't deny it. They're rough. And I'm in a shorts and t-shirt. Oh, did I just have a... Oof. Oh. Okay, we need to go paddle around before we try. Maybe get a little bit of the swim away. Okay, so the mosquitoes are pretty rough right now. Pretty rough. Monty is not really enjoying it. So Funk's brushing them off and putting them in the tent with the rain fly off just to hang out. Cause he's a lazier guy. He likes to sleep. He was enjoying himself in the boat, and then when we got back, yeah, they're just swarming. So if I can get them away from me, I might bring them back out in the boat, but I think it's just glass out here, so they're gonna be following me around. So normally the trout on a night like tonight would be going insane. But the weather has been so strange. So it was unseasonably cold spring for the longest time, completely cold. And so before the water was too cold and they weren't going crazy. Then we had a week of just like 80s, 70s and 80s, just so unseasonably warm, the opposite of the cold. It just heated up. And now the water just seems so warm. I mean, we went swimming and it wasn't cold at all. It was like summertime temperatures. Just jumped right here. So I think it's a little too warm and they might not be biting that well. We're going for some trout. I mean, normally on a night like tonight, they are just jumping like crazy. I think 4 or 5 days ago, it was probably, I would give it 5 days ago. It was probably awesome and they were going crazy. And then it's just been so warm that I think it almost just got skipped. I mean, I'm going to still try. We're going to see if they start jumping. It's half hour till the sun sets roughly. Maybe more like 45, and hopefully it picks up. I don't think they're going to be in shallow at all, but we're going to go try. We are going to go try the shallows and just see. I mean, they're still surfacing. I'm going to be kind of quiet. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that's a nice perch. Ooh. We're definitely going to be keeping that. All right. Yeah, we're going to throw this on the stringer. All right. Got a nice bobby bass. All right, we're gonna let him go. Oh. What do we got? Oh, little Bobby Bass. Little Bobby Jr. Time to go home now, Bobby Bass. Oop. Got another. Ooh, another nice perch. Oh, jeez, stop it. There we go. Another nice little perch. Gonna throw that on the stringer. I do like nice little perch. Oh, oh, oh. I think we got another one. There we go. Another little Bobby Jr. Jeez. You know, I mentioned this in my last video, but this lake never used to have perch or bass. And whatever person planted them in here, however they got here, it's just, I think this lake is being taken over and it's going to be ruined. I feel like every year it seems like there's less trout in here. Oh, there's gills too. Oh, perch. Another little perch. That one flopped right out into the water when I removed the hook. Okay, we need to just move across the lake. I'm gonna take this other pole I got, and I've got a little spoon on there. I'm gonna troll that out. Because we need to get in this breeze, sitting along the shore here is just getting me eaten up. They are just getting me. Oh, man. Whew, this is brutal. I don't even know if I finished the conversation about black flies versus mosquitoes, but yeah, mosquitoes are worse. Mosquitoes are definitely some of the worst bug. Because when they get you, they get you. You pretty much just got to cover up. And as far as the other sprays go, the non-DEETs, they're a mixed bag. I don't know. I really think that long sleeves might be the only true way to really protect from bugs. Long sleeves and a bug net, but I'm gonna try some other stuff. I was mostly curious. I know DEET works for mosquitoes. It really does. It's just, you have to just keep spraying it on. If you're sweating, it ruins cameras and eats material. It's just like nasty stuff. I just don't like it. But yeah, those mosquitoes, they'll get you. Hopefully they're comfortable at camp. The best thing you can do is hope for some wind. And it is not windy today. It was breezy out in the lake and we got a little relief, but yeah. I'm sure Funk's keeping a smoky fire going. And I'm in shorts and a t-shirt here. So far, I mean, I put the Picard and the eucalyptus stuff on me and it seems to be working. They're just still getting, you can see it, bugs just swarming around me. Ooh, I just had a big old bite. I definitely had a strike. That was probably a trout. If casting doesn't work, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I have an 1/8 ounce spoon with chartreuse and yellow. I just got nailed. I think I have, this is my ultralight that I'm trolling with because it's already got a spoon on there. I might want to switch it to use the other one because I feel like he might have set the hook better if it was the other one. All right, the trout are starting to surface. The sun it's getting glowy, like it's setting. The temperature's feeling a little bit cooler. I'm seeing a couple here and there, so that's good news. So I'm gonna keep trolling this, and if I see one jump near me, I'll cast. Oh yeah, they're starting at least. I stopped by camp and Funk's chilling next to the fire, and she dried off both the dogs and put them in the tent, and apparently they're just passed out, so they're just enjoying being away from the bugs. Oh, we got a fish on the spoon. Ooh, we got something trolling. No clue what it is at this point. I know what I'm hoping it'll be. Now that I'm not moving. The mosquitoes. Whatever it is, it's fighting good. Hopefully it's not just a big bass. Come on. For some reason I feel like it's a bass because it's getting close to the surface. I don't know. It's so hard to say. Oh, the mosquitoes are getting me. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It's like coming right towards me. Ooh. It's a nice trout. Oh, yes. 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 That is exactly what I wanted. Look at that beautiful fish. Look at those colors. Thunder grip. He's going on the stringer. Look at those beautiful colors. Oh yeah. That's gonna be delicious tonight. Awesome. I was worried I might not catch them, but they're still out. They're still here. Whew, awesome. Oh, we got another one. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's gone. Dang it. That one was even bigger. So as much as I am getting bit up right now, I think if I didn't have that eucalyptus stuff and the picardin on me, I'd be getting mauled. All right, so I'm gonna cast inshore, go for a few more perch, and then maybe we'll troll some more for some trout. Ooh. What is that? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I can't sit still. No way. To the heck with this. Sitting still is just certain doom. Little bass. Oh. Okay. So I got a trout and a couple perch. We'll give one perch to each of the dogs, and me and Funk will split a trout, and we'll have our big fish dinner tomorrow. But we're just gonna have this trout as like a complimentary fish. Maybe it's so hard, but I'm just getting mauled by mosquitoes right now. I'm in a t-shirt and shorts like just a dingus, but I actually feel like a crazy person right now with how bad the mosquitoes are. They are just, I don't know if that camera can see them at all, but there is just a swarm on me. If I didn't have any sort of bug spray, it would be a million. What was that? It'd be a million times worse. Luckily, I've got some of that stuff on me, and it's keeping them somewhat at bay, but they are still landing on me and biting me up. Oh. Oh, part of me wants to keep fishing though. Dang it. I just have such a tough decision to make. Ooh. Okay, I can't do it anymore. I'm officially tapping out. The mosquitoes are just... The sound I'm hearing in my ears right now is so bad. Ah, run away. Okay guys, I'm just chilling in the tent with the dogs, and as you can see, they are happy to be in the tent. So here's the scuttlebutt. The mosquitoes are absolutely insane. The fishing's great. Okay, don't get me wrong, fishing is great. But these dogs here, Monty was going nuts. He did not want to be out in those mosquitoes. He was pawing at his face, looking pretty miserable, and the same with Roogs. Funk said that Ruger was zooming and running around, so the dogs are not having the best time in these mosquitoes. And Funk's, you know, she's done these mosquitoes before, but she is getting swarmed as well, and she's just sitting near a smoky fire, just making it smoky, just to be able to stand it. I was out there coated in Picardin and eucalyptus spray, and I was still getting mauled. It was so bad. So I think what I'm trying to say is, for the sake of our sanity and these dogs, I mean, look at them. We're only gonna spend one night out here. We're gonna go home tomorrow after it stops raining, because it's supposed to rain in the morning. But yeah, if now the thing is, if there was some wind to help combat these, it would be a lot better. But there is no wind, and there's gonna be no wind tomorrow, and it is peak mosquitoes, and it has just rained, and it's gonna rain tonight, so they are gonna be as bad as mosquitoes can be. And yeah, the sprays just aren't helping that as much like they are, and we're going with long sleeves and stuff. But it's not about me and Funk being able to handle the bugs because we can put on long sleeves and stuff. It's these guys. It's these poor precious little doggies. Ruger was fine when he was running around and just going nuts, but once it calmed down at nighttime, we're trying to keep him out of the water, he was not having it. Right, Roogs? You were not having the bugs. Look at his little face. Yeah, I'm just in here taking a break. Like, you know me, guys. I can handle these bugs and I can tolerate them. But I'm not out here by myself, okay? I've got Funk, I've got Monty, I've got Ruger. All of them are getting mauled by bugs and not having an optimal time. So, yeah, I'm not just gonna make everyone suffer for my sake. I thought it'd be, you know, I was right about one thing, right, Funk?
The fishing was great.
The fishing was great.
I mean, so you say.
Yeah,
I have yet to see the fruits of the
The only way Funk's staying sane right now is sitting near that smoky fire.
Yeah.
Yep. The last time she went camping was the winter camping in the hot tent, which is just like the opposite of this. I'm gonna get out here, I'm gonna put on some long sleeves, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our fish dinner tonight. Me and Funk are gonna split up the trout. We're gonna give a perch to each of the boys here, and we're gonna have a little dehydrated spaghetti. We're gonna have some mashed potatoes with it. We're gonna have some s'mores. So yeah, at least we caught a trout. Like, they were good, and I could have kept catching more fish, but like by the end there, the mosquitoes just kept getting worse and worse, and like,
there's no wind.
Yeah, the wind is gone.
Calm right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back out here. Okay, we're gonna give the dogs the option of choice if they want to come outside or not. You guys want to come outside? Come on, Roogs. Monty, you want to come outside? Monty, you want to come outside? Ruger! Hey, Ruger, get over here. Get over here right now. You stay out of that water, mister. No. No water, no wet Ruger. Monty, do you want to come outside or no? Monty, do you want to come outside? Monty, do you want to come outside? Okay, you can stay. That's a good boy. That's a good boy, Monty. Good boy. Okay, Monty does not want to come outside right now. He is a very smart dog. Look at that dog in there. You can barely see him. That's a screen, Monty.
He knows we'll hand deliver him food too.
Yeah, we're gonna hand deliver him food in the tent. That is a Monty that is over the mosquitoes right now and just wants comfort.
We must protect the Monty.
We must protect the Monty. So, the silky big boy here. I didn't like it for wintertime firewood processing, but I have a Silky that's like this big, and I processed a lot of firewood in the week trip, and well, I think I'm gonna start using this, bringing this out canoe camping, because for these little logs, it's a breeze making firewood. That's firewood fart. You like that, Punk? Yeah. Huh?
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Breeze cut through these little logs. Yeah, Monty is just out. He's over the mosquitoes right now, the swarm. Well, hey, we got our fish dinner, right?
You did. Yeah, thank you.
Huh?
You did. Great job. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm happy. Even if we go home tomorrow, I'm totally content because, God, I did crazy fishing. Really.
I believe you.
I wasn't out here long, and the fishing was just crazy.
I believe you.
And I had a nice trout on, another nice trout on.
I heard you out there saying you had a big bite.
Yeah. Well, I had a bite, then I caught one trout, and then I had a trout that was bigger than the one I actually brought in. Which I would have probably let go anyways, but I definitely wanted to see it. See, Ruger here, Ruger's a non-stop action kind of guy. And, see, the mosquitoes are still getting them. It's funny, when they were puppies, you know, they can get eaten alive, they don't mind as much. But the swarm today, I mean, like I said, I've said it already 6-7 times, it is peak mosquitoes just after a fresh rain in some of the most mosquito-y places I know. And,
And no wind.
yeah, and no wind. So, we're putting on all these lotions, we're trying this Funk's using the DEET, and it's just, still, with long sleeves and the DEET, they still are driving. They're getting her. I got at least 60 mosquito bites today, at least.
Oh, I didn't get that many.
Huh?
I didn't get that many.
Well, I was trying all these different things and I wasn't using stuff. Out fishing just now, I got at least 30 mosquito bites.
Oh.
At least. They were getting my ankles. Every time I look down, there's 3 sucking blood on my ankles. I've just got a high tolerance for bugs for the most part. I think what it is, if the fishing is really good, I can just look past the bugs. Like I'm just
How do you look past like the swelling, bite, and itch though? Like, do you think that's just like a genetic kind of thing? Like,
sometimes they just don't make me itch. Like the one I got one on my forehead.
Yeah,
it's not itching. It's just a big lump. I don't know. I think if you start to itch and you start to think about it, it makes it worse. If you just kind of pretend it doesn't exist and you don't itch it, it doesn't itch. I don't know. It's at least working for me right now. I'm going to keep thinking that mindset. I don't know if that's the truth, but it's the truth for me. Because I got a whole bunch of bites today. And none of them are itching right now. And I don't want to stop to think about them. Get him, Roogs. Get him. Get him. Oh. Oh, hey, Rugus. Hi, come here. Oh, that's a good boy. Is that the goodest boy? Yes, he's a good boy. He's loving it out here. See, Ruger doesn't get to go camping as much, so he is overstimulated right now and just loving it. I mean, the bugs were driving him nuts and he went crazy, but right now he's chasing flies, embers, frogs in the water when we don't pay attention to them. He's going for toads, bugs. Ruger, hi. He's just running around going for everything. If I grab the stick, he just loved that. Monty, are you awake now, Monty? Monty, look at your little face. Attempt number 2. We gotta see if Monty wants to come out. The bugs aren't so bad. Alright, Monty, you wanna come outside? You wanna come outside, Monty? Monty, you wanna come outside and hang out? Come on, Monty. Come on. You wanna come outside? Come on, Monty, you wanna come outside? Oh, Monty, you want to come outside? Do you want to come outside? I'll throw the stick. We can throw a stick. Monty, you want to come out and get a stick? Come on. Oh, yeah, come on. We'll put you back in here. Oh, come on. He's like, yeah, the stick. Oh, look, he's limping because he's slept on his leg too hard.
Walk it out, Monty.
Walk it out, Monty. He's done that plenty of times before. His leg fell asleep. Let's walk it out. Come on, Monty. Come on. Monty, we gotta wake that leg up. Otherwise you're gonna keep limping. You better now, Monty?
He's still limping a little. Well, don't make him move too hard on it. He's got a little bit more pep. He's pepping up the Monty.
There you go. Good boy, Monty. You got the stick. Good boy, you got the stick. You got it. Get it. You guys want a treat? You good boys want a treat? Good boy. Don't worry, Ruby. I got one for you too. Monty's like, oh, well, what if that one's better than this one? I might want that one. Oh, this is the same thing, Monty. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'll enjoy it. That's a good boy. Go ahead, Monty. Okay, so we've got a nice, beautiful coal bed here. Me and Funk are both very hungry, so we are getting ready to prepare the feast. So, let's prepare some stuff. What we are having for dinner tonight is brook trout with some baby redskin mashed potatoes. Then we are going to have it cooked up in onions and lemons into the fish, and then we're going to have some sliced avocado, half a portion of spaghetti. The dogs are going to have some sweet potato and some perch, and life is going to be great. It's going to be all good. So let's start with, of course, a little white onion. Now, whenever you're cutting a white onion, there's always one very, very important step. And that very important step is extreme close-up of the white onion cutting. Very essential to the cooking process. So close. So delicious, so fresh, beautiful white onion. Add that on into the pot. Add that on in to ours. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of butter in here. Ooh, it's very soft. It's so warm today. We'll save a little reserve butter just in case. So that's pretty much good to go. We're gonna cook this up, and then we will add in our fish. Now the dogs need a sweet potato cut up. So they are having sweet potato, no pumpkin, just sweet potato today. We thought it'd be better if they got, you know, instead of just powdered pumpkin, a whole sweet potato. So we've got that there. Now we need, since we're gonna have a little bit, see, we don't have a ton of fish today. I was expecting to catch, you know, I wanted the trout, and I was expecting for, you know, 2 or whatever, and I was thinking that fish might, or Funk would fish and catch one, and we'd have perch, and we were gonna have 2 days, but since how things played out, we're just gonna have less fish, so we're gonna just have a little spaghetti. You know, it's like a pasta with the potatoes and the pasta and the fish and the deliciousness. Okay, so we got that. And we've got the dogs. Alright, we need 2 cups of water in here, so that'd be 1, 2, down to there. I've got an avocado I'm going to slice up. We'll just get this ready, and then we're going to slice up a couple lemons to squeeze on fresh at the end. Always got to take out that seed. Now, if you're ever slicing avocado like I'm doing here, you have to be extremely careful. What I'm doing is just gently scraping. I would not recommend doing this. It's probably not the best idea, but I am just very gently scraping, and I can feel the tip of the knife. I'm not applying really any pressure at all because avocado is soft. Just going through it very lightly. Got the lemon sliced right there. Let's get cooking. All right, Sous Chef Funky Jugs, I require your assistance.
Yes.
Get this going around here. We're cooking a lot right now. It's a lot of stuff. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially cooking a feast. So I'm gonna go flay up the fish now. All right, we've got the boys' perch and me and Funk's brook trout. Funk has been tending all the food here. Ooh, those onions are a little cooked there. I'm gonna take this off the side for a second. Adding the mashed potatoes. Stir that up, Funk, please. Use my fork. And there's like 4 dead mosquitoes I saw in there. Try to get those out. Adding the boys' fish here. Spaghetti can go over here for a second. Okay, the boys is good. This needs some butter and some fish, eh? Yeah, those onions got caramelized quick, huh?
No, they were going really slow, and then, you know,
Then they weren't.
In 1 second, they were done. I like my onions caramelized.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good boys, they finally able to lay out here. I kept looking at them, even when he bugs on them, so.
Okay, let's add in the glory. If it fits. Nope. Gotta cut it in half. Oop. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay. One last step for that fish. You know what is it, Funk? What's the last step?
Montreal.
Montreal's right.
How'd
you know?
It's the allspice.
That's the allspice. A little in there. A little on there. A little there. A little on there. A little on there. Okay. We're cooking now. I'm gonna turn it a little bit so those onions don't need to go. Okay. Okay, we're cooking. The boys is done here. Would you mind divvying theirs up, mashing it into a slurry and mixing it with their dog foods? The spaghettis are done. These can come off to the side and sit. And now we're just waiting on fish. It just all happened so fast. The Monty has finally found peace once again outside. Good boy, Monty. He's like, would you just knock it off with the light? I was in peace. He's got no bugs on him.
Really? That's good.
Yeah. He's finally enjoying himself, huh? Huh, Monty?
What do you ever want for a Monty?
Yeah, it's all about how comfortable your Monty is. If your Monty's having a good time, you're having a good time. If your Monty's getting swarmed by bugs and just not having a good time, you're not having a good time. You gotta go home.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I felt much better when I stuck him in his pond.
Yeah. He's enjoying himself now, but after the rain tomorrow and tonight, it is gonna be real bad. Okay. Those are some caramelized onions. Ooh, this is a very hot fire. Oh geez, it is cooking the crap out of our fish. We need more butter. We need to add all the butter. The fire is a way too hot fire. Made our onions go from caramelized to just black and burnt. Oh, it's just... Ooh, that's good. Still a little close. You can see once the bones come out. Oh. Okay, put this off to the side here. We got this. Oh. 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 Come on. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get out the spine. Oh. Oh, it didn't come out as easily. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got that, all the bones on there. And then this one. Oh. Oh, it's getting a little bit mangled, but it's okay. Alright, it's done. Let's divvy up and plate our food. Alright, Funk is taking her potatoes and her fish. So I'm going to add the rest into mine. Alright. Now I'm going to do something a little bit crazy. Oop, we got a little bit of this in there. I don't know. Actually, I might regret it if I put the spaghetti in there.
You will.
Okay, got the spaghetti. Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Avocado slices. Oh yeah. And of course, fresh lemon over our fish. Now that is a delicious feast. Oh yeah, let's eat. Alright, you little stinkers, hold on. Let me make sure. That's pretty warm, but not too hot. That's pretty good. Okay, boys, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Monty. Get it, Monty. Go ahead, Monty. Eat your food. Okay. Well, the boys scarfed theirs down. Right, Monty? Huh? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Got a couple of bones in there. Big old piece of fish. Oh, I got a mouthful of bones. Let's try this again. Okay. There we go. Burnt onions aren't bad.
I don't mind them.
They're a little charred. They're a little
Some
crispy.
of them are like pretty crispy.
Was that my stomach? Oops. My stomach just sounded like it farted. Oh, the mosquitoes. Since the dogs have been out, the mosquitoes have picked back up a little bit. Not as a mosquito attractant. Alright. I'm gonna finish up eating. We're gonna get the fire going again, and then we're gonna make some dessert in a bit. It's the owl dance. Don't, Lucas. No. No. We weren't hearing owls. Haven't heard anything about owls. And then I let out one of these. I let out 3 of those. And then 5 minutes later, we're hearing this. I don't know if it's because of me, but it could be. He's so much closer. Wait, Rosie. I definitely think since Ruger barked and he got close enough, he realized it wasn't an owl, but that definitely called him in. That definitely called him in. Yeah. Because that echoed so far. There was no owls whatsoever. I did that. 5 minutes later, we heard him over there. I did it again, and he was really close. He was right over there. And then Ruger barked, and now we haven't heard him since. So I think he came in, realized something was wrong, probably could see our light and all the smells of camp and whatnot. And that was we definitely called in an owl. That's awesome. Okay, keep it stable. Alright, push me out.
Was that good?
Yeah. Hold on. Retrieve the package. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
You gotta lean more to your left.
Okay. Pull me.
I'm trying. It's so hard to hold your weight.
Yeah. This is how you get a fresh bag of water, and you don't want to get your feet wet because you didn't bring boots. We got it. Package retrieved. I think the owls are going to mate. I'll have to amplify that. That's the sound of the owls mating. It sounds like, seriously sounds like monkeys.
Yeah.
Monty has requested to be entered into the tent and will not be told otherwise. It is muggy, as you can tell. My lens was fogging up. We didn't eat dessert. What a mosquito-y day. Good fishing, bugs biting, but we are about ready to pass out. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody. There's just thousands of them. Oh, good morning. Oh, Ruger. Oh, he just did a downward dog on my nuts. Oh, Rugs. Oh, Rugs. Rugs. Oh. Oh. Well, I slept like a rock last night. It was peaceful. Sounds of spring. It started to rain like, I don't know. It started like 2 and then it stopped and then it picked back up this morning for a few hours. Now it's just dying off, but the mosquitoes are nasty. Very, very nasty. You can see there's just thousands of them in the tent. So a new development we've realized is that poor, innocent, sweet little crotchety old, acts like he's 90 Monty has developed a limp. And we thought it was sleepy leg yesterday because when he was moving around it was fine, but now he just doesn't want to use his leg very much at all, and that's not very good. So yeah, he's limping. He must have hurt it somehow. I don't know when he did it. He hopped out of my boat a couple times, and yeah, he's pretty much been laying around and stuff, but I don't know what he did. I don't know what it is, but it's not very good, and we're gonna have to take him home and get it checked out and take it easy with him because he's definitely limping and he does not want to put weight on his back left leg. Or is it his right?
It's his back left.
Back left. Yeah, so that is not good at all. Our Monty's uncomfortable. Monty, you know, if your Monty's having a good time, you're having a good time. Monty's, you mean he's having a good time laying in the tent, but now we got to get him home. So, hopefully when he starts moving around, it feels a little bit better so we can actually walk out of here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to, if he's limping too hard, I will carry that 70-pound dense booty of his all the way back to the car. I'm not really looking forward to that because he's like 71 pounds of joy.
Like 3/4 mile walk, just one way.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. I could put him in my dry bag emptied.
I feel like if you put a towel under his crotch, you could just carry his back end.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get up here soon and we're gonna get headed back because now it's not only the mosquitoes, now Monty's like injured. So yeah, we gotta get him home, gotta get him rested out and get that checked out. Monty? Are you okay, Monty? Monty, you okay? Monty, you hurting? Are you hurting, pal? Do you want to go home? Oh, I think he wants to go home for once.
But he's like, yeah, I feel like I'm just getting too old. I must have banged my knee or something, and then the bugs got me, and I just want to go sit back in front of the AC. Oh.
And you've got the Roogs, who's just, he could just keep going. Roogs. Hey, Roogs, what's this? Roogs.
This is great because when it's bedtime, he knows it's bedtime. And then he just sleeps. I don't feel like they moved at all last night.
No, they passed out. Oh, the rain's picking up pretty good.
Yeah,
We might be waiting a little bit now. Look at all those mosquitoes. Uh-oh, the rain. This is the rain. Yeah, this was supposed to come last night, and now it's coming now. Uh-oh. We got a beautiful morning out there, right, Rugus? We waited the rain out. I'm getting mauled by mosquitoes, and poor Monty here. He is too. But we're gonna pack up quick, and we need to get the Monty home because the Monty's limping. He's hurting. Yeah. Once he starts moving around, it's a little bit better. But yeah. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of recording because I'm packing up quick. But this is why Monty's not having the best time. I mean, look at, he's got just bugs in his eyes. And they're just swarming around him. Poor guy, Monty. All right, we're gonna pack up quick, okay? I'm not even gonna record any of it. We're getting you home. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm covered up from head to toe, but watch what happens when you stop moving your hand for like 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's just instant. Oh. Now that Monty's moving around, he's not really limping like crazy. I think it was just getting a little bit sore from laying around. Whew. But yeah, I'm not messing around today. Got the bug net, got the rain jacket on, the pants. I don't feel like getting bit up a whole bunch more. They've been getting my hands. I got at least 10-15 bites on my hands, probably more like 20. Just packing up. Oh, Monty. Run away! Oh, even with this mask on, any hole, I've got like 12 mosquitoes in here. There's a little hole near the bottom of my neck. Oh, jeez. Well, thought they were bad yesterday. Even worse today. That fresh rain, let me tell you. No wind. I think that's the true defeater of the trip, is the zero wind. I mean, when you get a slight breeze, even just a slight breeze, like when I was out in the lake with Monty, we were slaying those bass. It was fine. We were totally fine. But then it went away and they are just mauling. And right now there is no wind. And I'm sure you can see the cloud around my face. And poor Monty here. Poor guy, but he was walking. It's looking a lot better. It's definitely something. I think it's just something sore. I think he just banged his knee. He might have jumped out of the boat and bashed his knee against that or something. We squished him all around, so he doesn't. We checked him for like a puncture or a scrape. It's nothing you can see any bruises or blood or anything like that. So he's totally. It's some kind of soreness or a banged muscle, but we'll still get it checked out. We'll keep an eye on him. I think we do have some doggy pain meds at home from some other injury. So when we get home, we are going to definitely give him some of those and let him just pass out in front of the AC and a fan and just sleep the rest of the day. But anyways, despite the way it may seem, I still had a fun time. I had fun. I caught a lot of fish. I enjoyed myself. I guess I've got a next level bug ignoring capability, according to Funk. Yeah, because they were still getting me, don't get me wrong. Oh my gosh, there was just 5 on my ankle right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. They were just eating my ankle. I got so many mosquito bites this trip. So as far as the DEET-free other stuff, the stuff I've been trying, when I was in that boat yesterday and I was in t-shirt and shorts during peak mosquito season with no wind and I was just fishing at night, dusk, I was getting bit up a lot, but not near as much as what I could hear flying around me. It was just like a busy city. There was a cloud and I could feel it when I'd cast. I'd hit the cloud with my hands. So the stuff does work. I use that eucalyptus with the Picardin. I think the combination worked best. One or the other by themselves didn't seem to do a whole lot unless you're sitting still completely. If I had to pick one, I would go with the eucalyptus stuff, I think, over the Picardin, because that seemed to just not do as much. So I don't know. I'd like to get a eucalyptus lotion. I'm working on that. I just couldn't find one here. Anyways, we are gonna get Monty back to the car. He's only doing 1 trip. We're gonna turn on the AC and leave him there. I've gotta do 2 trips. We're trying to just get all put away get up back to the car as soon as possible, because these mosquitoes are just nasty, very nasty. So yeah, I still don't like DEET. I'm gonna still use other things, and normally Monty can handle some mosquitoes. It's just today the storm was so bad and there was no wind relief, so he was getting just as much mosquitoes surrounding him and biting him as possible. So that's gonna wrap this one up, guys. I still had fun. Don't take the running away from the mosquitoes as it wasn't fun for me. Okay, it might not have been as fun for Monty and maybe not as fun for Funk. Ruger had a blast. Funk was definitely getting mauled. She didn't even want to fish there at the end. But anyways, we're gonna heading back to the car. So as always, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit the subscribe button. And I will catch you guys at the next video. Watch your squeaking. Watch my squeaking. Watch it, who's there? Okay, you can just squeak, little stinker. He's a stinker. There you go, Monty. Is that better? Is that all better, Monty? Alright, you rest up now, okay? Rest up there, big guy. Yeah. Big stinker. Okay, Monty, look at you. Alright, here you go. Here's a treat. He's feeling better. He's still not fully over the limp, but it's definitely a lot better than it was yesterday. Alright, Monty, let's go back and get you resting. Alright, the Rugus Tugus but Badugas got a fresh grooming after all that muddy piggy playing. Oh, stay there, Rooks. I gotta get the full. Oh, stay there, Rooks. Stay there, Rooks. Let me get around. Let me get that boot. Wait, stay. I gotta get that floofy booty. Over there. Oh, yeah. He's just a fresh, clean, fluffy puppy. Oh, okay, Rooks, come here. Look at how soft that fur is. He's so soft. He's actually much softer than ratty old crotchety Monty over there. Roogs, that's quite the wig you got going on there, buddy. Is that a good boy? Are you wearing a Ruger wig? Huh? What do you think about the Roogs wig, huh? Yeah, you look a little silly. You think you look better than Monty in a Monty wig? It's a Monty wearing a Monty wig. How ironic! Monty. I don't know. I wonder who looks a little better. Punk wanted me to mention these are her tools she uses to make him go from muddy piggy to freshly groomed and bathed, clean looking, soft little roogie, toogie, butt badoogie.